There's something unforgettable about walking through a forest right after it rains. The air smells fresh, earthy, clean, almost like nature itself just took a deep breath. But what are you really smelling? And why does it make you feel so good inside? Let's break it down in simple terms. That amazing scent you smell when rain hits dry ground is called petrichor. The word comes from Greek petra meaning stone and achor meaning the blood of the gods. It's poetic because it really does feel like the forest is bleeding its soul into the air when it rains. What causes it? A compound called geosmin, made by microbes in the soil. Natural plant oils that build up on the ground and get released when rain falls. Even though we may not realize it, humans are extremely sensitive to geosmin. We can detect it at incredibly low concentrations. It's one of the most primal smells we know, and it brings with it a flood of calm. What it does for you triggers relaxation and quietness in the brain. Often sparks nostalgic memories tied to safety, childhood, or freedom. Helps your nervous system shift out of stress mode. The green, planty smells when it rains. The leaves, trees, and bushes release fresh herbal smells. These are natural chemicals like green leaf volatiles, GLVs, sharp, grassy scents from damaged or rain-disturbed leaves. Terpenes, aromatic compounds that give trees their signature smells. Essential oils from pine, cedar, and herbs. Common ones include pinene, smells like pine and helps open your lungs. Limonene, citrusy and uplifting. Myrcene, earthy and slightly spicy. Linalool, floral and calming. What they do for you: help you breathe easier, some even open airways. Ease anxiety and boost your mood. Encourage better concentration and memory. These natural plant smells act almost like aromatherapy, but without the bottle. You're walking through a living diffuser. And it's not just about smelling something nice, it's about reconnecting with something ancient and real. These are the smells your ancestors experienced too: water, mud, and creek smells. If you're hiking near a stream or creek, rain adds even more scents. The flowing water stirs up minerals from rocks and soil. You'll also smell moss, wet bark, and maybe even a bit of algae. What's happening? Rain increases oxygen in the water, activating plant and microbial life. Organic materials like leaves and roots soften, releasing their scents. What it does for you: grounds you in the present moment, helps regulate your breathing, and slows down racing thoughts. Feels fresh and alive, often sparking a sense of renewal or wonder. When water moves, your thoughts do too. It keeps your brain fluid and flexible. Mushrooms and forest floor magic. After it rains, fungi thrive. You might notice a deep, musky smell, almost like mushrooms or damp wood. This comes from healthy forest ecosystems that include fungi and mycelium, underground networks that connect trees, mosses and lichens, which absorb moisture and release their own smells. What these smells do for you: create a sense of deep comfort and safety. Stimulate feelings of belonging or timelessness. Remind your nervous system of stability and connection. These are not just random smells, they're nature's way of telling you that life is rich, balanced, and interwoven. Why these smells are so powerful? Smell is our most ancient sense. Unlike vision or sound, which go through several steps in the brain, smell goes straight to the emotional center, the limbic system. This includes the amygdala, which handles emotions, and the hippocampus, which stores memories. That's why a single smell can bring back a memory in vivid detail, change your mood instantly, make you feel at peace without knowing why. This direct connection is why scent can be such a powerful force for healing. Real health benefits of a rainy forest walk. Spending time in nature, especially right after it rains, is one of the most powerful and free ways to boost your health. Here's how it helps. Reduces stress, lowers cortisol, your main stress hormone, encourages slower breathing and heart rate, improves your immune system. Forests release natural compounds called phytoncides from tree oils. These compounds help your body produce more natural killer cells that fight illness. Boosts mental health, fights symptoms of depression and anxiety, encourages a sense of joy, awe, and connection, improves focus and creativity. Taking a walk in nature clears mental clutter, helps you reset and return to daily life with better focus. Supports metabolism and blood sugar balance. The calm state triggered by nature walks improves insulin sensitivity. Walking in nature helps burn calories and improve circulation, encourages better sleep. Exposure to fresh air and natural light helps regulate your circadian rhythm. The relaxation triggered by forest smells helps you fall asleep faster. Your nervous system loves nature. When you're out in the forest after rain, your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. That's the part of your body that says, you're safe, you can rest now. This leads to relaxed muscles, slower, deeper breathing, lower blood pressure, better digestion, fewer racing thoughts. It's the opposite of fight or flight. It's rest and restore. And when you're consistently able to return to this state, your body can finally heal, rebuild, and recover. Your brain on forest time. Nature is full of gentle stimulation, soft sounds, changing light, moving water, fresh smells. This kind of input helps your brain shift into a default rhythm. That's less about stress and more about being present. People often report mental clarity, a reset feeling, greater sense of connection to something bigger than themselves. You don't have to try to meditate in a forest. The environment does it for you. You might even find your thoughts organizing themselves, or your emotions softening just by walking slowly and breathing it all in. Rain as a cleanser. Rain doesn't just smell good, it literally cleanses the air. It removes pollen, dust, and pollution from the environment. So the air you're breathing after a storm is especially fresh and pure. Plus, the humidity from rain helps your lungs work better, opening up airways and making it easier to breathe. It's like nature's own humidifier. In fact, people with allergies, asthma, or dry sinuses often feel better after walking in post-rain air. Emotional benefits you might not expect. It helps you forgive. Time in the rain-soaked forest softens tension, and old grudges can feel less important. It reconnects you with your senses. When life feels numb or flat, nature turns the volume back up. It helps you process grief or sadness. The quiet, rich atmosphere of a rainy forest creates space for release and healing. It gives you perspective. The rain falls on everything. It reminds you that nature holds all things with patience. Sometimes we need beauty to remind us we are still human. Rain in the forest does that. Practical tips to enjoy forest rain. Dress for it. Waterproof boots and a rain jacket go a long way. Take it slow. Let your senses do the walking. Breathe deep. Inhale through your nose to get the full scent effect. Use your senses. Smell, look, listen. Feel the textures of bark, moss, or ferns. Go alone or with someone quiet. Silence enhances the experience. Leave your phone in your pocket. Let yourself fully arrive. Don't rush. The forest has no schedule. Try going back again and again. Every rainy day smells a little different the more time you spend in it. The more your body learns to relax, reset, and return to balance. Why we need more of this. In a world filled with synthetic smells, artificial lighting, and digital noise, the forest reminds us of who we really are. The smell of rain in the forest isn't just a sensory pleasure. It's a reset for your entire system. It reminds your body of its natural rhythm. It reminds your mind of stillness. It reminds your soul of home. And when you return to your everyday life, you bring a piece of that calm with you. Final thought. So next time the clouds roll in and the rain begins to fall, don't run from it. Go toward it. Walk in the woods. Follow the sound of the creek. Breathe in the moss, the bark, the leaves, the soil. Let the forest rain do what it was made to do. Heal you. Inhale deeply. You are where you're meant to be.